Hello out there. Happy Saturday to everyone. Where I'm at, we actually got some snow today. About an inch at most, maybe. We may get two. For today, we've got some NHL All-Star action, some NBA games, and college basketball. But here's my there is some value in some dogs, I think, for college basketball. But it almost feels I probably won't play any because it just feels like a day where, yeah, there's some dogs and you could take the points, and that may be the best bet. But it could also be maybe the teams that are favored come through. And just early on, like Villanova is a 1.5 favorite at Providence. Yeah, you kind of like Villanova, but sometimes, especially in college basketball, road teams that are favorites, if the home team gets it going, they could put that one away. Because like Purdue last night, I mean, I think you would, after Purdue's performance against Illinois this week, you would have said Wisconsin, and Purdue just came out and drilled them. So early on, here's some dogs early on, I would say. Go with ACC action. Miami against North Carolina, because you may want to. North Carolina's lost about 4 in a row. Do they bounce back? Do they have a team to bounce back? And Pitt against Syracuse. Syracuse has been odd this year if you follow them. It's like win 1 week. They like win the games they shouldn't, and then the teams they should beat, they're not. They keep close. So there's a couple. It's ACC Big 12 or no Big 12 SEC challenge today. Sorry about that. Is there the one I would say, and we'll get into this here in a couple minutes. Tennessee plus 13 at Kansas. I'm surprised they favored Kansas that high because what could have been the betting story of the year the other night with that Kansas State crazy game, or the finish at least, especially if K-State was able to get multiple free throws out of that. And I think that would have been the gambling story of the year. I'm surprised. If you're thinking of playing, I would lay off and see how Kansas does. If you wanted me to tell you a play, I'd say Tennessee plus 13. I know Tennessee hasn't been great this year, but you want to see how Kansas plays with losing some of the guys. So I'd almost say 10, and that's double digits. There could be a play, Tennessee plus 13. The NHL, all I got for you is maybe take the overs in the first 2 games tonight, and then when the title game, or whatever they call it, the title game, take the under. NBA, you could shoot with the Mavs early against the Jazz because of Luka. Other than that, I mean, when you look, let me just check updated odds here. I mean, is Brooklyn good enough to cover against the Pistons? Cavs and Bulls, those both teams look like mess. The Sixers tonight could be a play because they're at home against the Lakers, but if no Embiid, it could be Lakers. Pro Bowl tomorrow, I'll just say this, I'll watch, and here's what I wish they would do during this game. Here's 2 things I wish. I wish they'd have it, I know they used to have whatever network was having the Super Bowl, that's where they put it. And I wish they'd kind of go back to Hawaii, but I remember Fox did have the Pro Bowl in Hawaii when they had the Packers Steelers that year. I almost wish they would and just basically be like a kickoff to Super Bowl week and a pregame for the Super Bowl. And I think that could work and people will watch it. You know they will. It's football. Is it a game that needs to go away? The bad thing is the tackling's weird. It's an odd game to watch because the tackling is like almost once they get near them, they call the play over. It's an odd game to watch, I won't lie. But, hey, it's football, and basically we're getting to the end. It's one of the couple games to go. Tell the colorings off right. Yeah, sorry about the color today. I guess when the TV's on. Yeah, I'd like to give you more for a Saturday, but to me, if you feel you need to play, there's a couple dogs out there you could try. But basically, I would say keep your money, lay off. That's maybe my best advice for the day, and see what you got tomorrow. There is a couple like it's like if you felt you needed some action, there is, but I would honestly say lay off. Oh, just on the Kansas State thing, yeah, it could have been the gambling story of the year. Luckily, it wasn't because I did have Kansas that night. But that one, there's a lot. I know they're saying. I'll just say quickly. I know they don't say don't get on the K-State player for stealing the ball because he's playing hard, and I get that. But that's but when he did it, and then the Kansas player, he cared too, so he blocked the shot, and then it's just. And then when he got the chair, that just really made it. It's like, and here's the big thing: college game day for college basketball will be there today. That's going to be something. That's let's just. I mean, yeah, it's a story, but that's stuff you can't have in college basketball. And I'm going to cut it short because, to me, like I say, maybe tomorrow there'll be some because you can always wager on the Pro Bowl for football if you need it. It's just sad. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of college, but there's nothing you really. I'll say honest. There's nothing I feel concrete about. So I would, if you want to make plays, there's some out there. I mean, you know someone's going to win today. So I'm going to close out. Everybody enjoy their Saturday, and so I'll have a good one. If you do make plays, good luck.